particular aspect, the knowledge, the technique, as well as the familiarization with the platform use in order for me to maybe to pick up some stock trading during my retiring days, perhaps. By the previous 2 days course, the classes and the topics that have been discussed, I think is sufficient. I think I have gained quite a lot from this short session, even though it is short, but I think it is very comprehensive. Technical analysis as a whole and combination with these candlestick patterns and candlestick application on the chart, I think that excites me too much. Furthermore, the TAD system is a very good system and very reliable system that shows exactly when to enter and when to exit with certain level of profits. Oh, they are very, very excellent teachers, I should call, because they simplified a lot of things, make people like me, a first-timer, into this kind of very easy to understand. And the examples given are very, very comprehensive examples. And they managed to arouse us into sitting and, concentrating and learning for couple of hours without going to sleep. That's fantastic. Really, I will introduce, definitely without fail. I will recommend to some of my colleagues, some of my friends that are of my age, that finding something to do during the retirement. At least this will help them to get occupied and to get them busy. At least the mind will be start thinking and start looking forward.
I think I learned more than what I expected. Yeah.
It's very good, Doctor.
Yes, very good. My name is Dr. Shamsul Anwar bin Ahmad. I'm 48 years old, originally from Penang. Currently, I'm working as an oral and maxillofacial surgeon at KPJ Tawakal Hospital. My objective is I just want to learn the proper way of doing trading, especially doing trading using charts. The course is very good because it covers most of the topics that I think is necessary to prepare us for for all this and for doing online trading as well. I think the most is probably the Japanese candlesticks, because I think that's the basis of most of the charts that we use at the moment. So I'm quite glad that I can go into detail into all that. I think I learned more than what I expected. Yeah.
It's very good, Doctor.
Yes, very good. It's just very good. I think they explain things very, very clearly, and then I think it's very good, especially our Sifu. He explains things very, very well, so it makes it so easier for us to understand.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Firdaus' official page Facebook Live, and I, Nurul Hidayah, will be the host for today. Before we start, can you hear me? If you can, please type in the comment section, yes, we can hear you, like that. Can you do that for me? Can you hear me, everyone? Yes, you can hear me. All right, thank you for commenting, Mr. Dean. All right, how was your day? Okay. For our FB Live today, we will be discussing on market outlook and stocks to watch, featuring Mr. Pratham and Mr. Afnan. All right, for those who don't know and who are new to our live, I will introduce our speakers. Our first speaker, Mr. Fred Tam, our CEO and the founder of Technical Analysis, and also the author of the best-selling book, Chart Pattern Analysis. The second speaker, Mr. Afnan, our senior analyst. He has been trading since his university days with years of trading experience. If you have any question regarding on the topic, please type them out at the comment section and both our speakers will address them throughout the live session. Okay, let's not waste any more time. I know you are excited and can't wait to get new informations. Without further ado, let's start our market outlook and stocks watch talk. Let's start right away. Mr. Fretam and Mr. Afnan.
All right, testing, testing. Well, sound check has already been done. So, hello everyone. Once again, welcome to our weekly webinar. As you all know, I'm Afnan, and this is
Fred Tam.
all right. So, we haven't been giving talks for a while ever since our last FIFO intake.
Yeah,
So this is like a new chapter, you would say.
yeah, yeah.
Right, and then just
Sure.
want to know how you guys have been doing, all right? After all this while with your trading or just your daily life routine in general. So far for me, life as usual, okay? Trading as usual. Nothing much going on so far, and we've just started the month of October. Isn't there a saying in October for trading? Octo best, was it? Is it?
No, yeah, October because they're famous for their crashes and so on. So people tend to be a bit cautious now, in
Cautious.
October. But the statistics show that actually October is not the worst month. So it's just hearsay only. Not to worry. The charts will tell us whether it's going to go up or down. And we just go with the flow of the chart. That's all.
Go with the flow, huh?
Fine.
All right, all right. Just want to know the audience a bit. Can you guys comment a little bit where you guys are from? Are you guys from KL or Selangor? I think we have a lot of participants from Klang Valley area, right?
How many we got now? I mean, just for a start. Yeah, I couldn't see that. So I just want to know a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
Normally they come from all over Malaysia and sometimes overseas as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like the other day we had one from Australia, Saudi, so Singapore. Yeah, we do have. Yeah, but what about this time?
Waiting to comment.
But KL, of course, Puchong,
yeah.
our usual supporters, Eric and so on, and Lionel, okay, Kelvin, Angeline, and all.
Oh, there's someone asking Muhammad Naim. So there's
Naim.
no October.
Well, you never know, Naim. Yes, that's a good one. October, right? Maybe.
Maybe.
Sure.
For me, I'll just
It depends on Powell, what he says. So he's just got to utter another positive word, and then the markets will go up again. So so let's just follow
the
him.
chart. We react.
Follow the chart.
Okay. Umu Adil from Riyadh. Wow.
Yeah, I told you. Hi, Omo. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Riyadh. Is it cold there or hot there now? Or it's a cold season in a hot place? Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Riyadh. Yeah. That's a place where the prayers are done. Is it? Have you been there?
Riyadh. No,
Not,
haven't.
It's not.
I haven't.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, we can see a lot of audience. All right, so shall we start?
Okay,
all right.
You just read the disclaimer and then we can go ahead.
All right,
Well,
guys. Yeah, the disclaimer. This talk is for information and educational purposes only and should not be construed as a solicitation to buy or sell any of the stocks mentioned herein. The speakers or staff may have positions in some of these stocks. Okay, so talk content will be very simple: market outlook, stocks to watch, and then Q&A. I know you guys love the Q&A session, so stick with us until the end, and we'll answer your questions from the comment section. All right, so before we begin, we take a quick look at the market breadth. So as of 12:30 today, we have 189 gainers, 539 losers. Okay, the market's quite soft. KLCI is currently down by 2.91 points. And wow, turnover is just at 0.6 billion.
Of course, very low. You know, people are just refraining lah. But that's good. That's a good thing. If you have volume, high volumes, that's not a good thing. Prime prices are down and then the volume is up. It's not a good thing, right?
All
So
right.
it's okay. So people are just staying aside. That's all.
Taking a rest, huh?
Yeah, reflected by the volume. You know, those days were 10 billion. You know, at the height it was 16 billion. So imagine, it's trickle, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so we know the market so far for as of 12:30 it's still soft.
It's, just soft, you know. Continue to be softer. You know, last week already soft. In fact, since the 22nd of August. Yeah, we go through the charts and then we try to analyze where it's been and where we are going.
So we can start with the KLCI.
KLCI, it's a good place
All
to
right.
start actually.
Okay, it's all you.
Yeah, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for attending our talk today. It is actually a privilege and an honor to be given this opportunity to say something about our comment about our markets, right? Our stock markets. That's what we are focusing on all the time. So, I mean, we talk about this week, and we talk about the last 4 weeks. We all know that we have been, you're experiencing a downtrend, and we have been so ever since 22nd of August. 22nd of August. I do not know whether you remember what happened on 22nd August, but if you point to the 22nd of August, we were at 1487, so high, and something happened on that day, and then from that point on, that's it. Our market just came down, as reflected by the CI to where we are now. Where are we now? 1393. That was our last close. Today is down to a point, so it's like 1390. So that's about 80 points down. And what's the culprit? Who is the culprit? It's inflation. Inflation's high, and so getting higher and higher, cost of living problems and all that. And so our Fed chairman, what's his name? J something, P something, Jerome Powell. So he came out and he said, "Oh, let's raise interest rates, to combat inflation." That's the culprit to me. That's the culprit. They raise interest rate, pop, so hawkish, right? And so everybody started to throw. And it's only not America alone, the whole world through. And that is, you can reflect it by the gap, the down gap on that day. Go and check out all your other stocks, other markets, and the US as well. Check. Besides the indices, the stocks, they all just get down until today. That's what it is. Okay, so the culprit is actually inflation, and to combat that, high interest rates. And high interest rates, when you raise interest rates, people don't like it, they dump. So the dollar gets goes up, right? Because everybody puts the money back into the US. So the US dollar becomes strong again, right? So the dollar was strong. But all the other stock markets, which suffer. That's up to where we are today. Okay. Now, before that, if I bring you back further over here on the 14th of July, that was our bottom. You remember that time? We actually also caught that. And from 14th of July, it rallied at 1408 all the way up to 1487, and then now come back down all the way to form of inverted V. That's what it is. Okay. So, and that's where we are now. So the good times, we had our good times. I'm sure you traded from 14th of July to the 22nd of August. All of us did, right? Check our newsletter and all. There were good stocks with a bullish trend, but not now anymore. Now it's very hard to find a bullish stock, right? Very hard to find. So now the question becomes, so where to find them? Are they still around further these bull stocks? This is a bear market, right? And so after that, we're going to demo to you that if you have a technique, the technique can help you to find the bull stocks, even in a bear market, right? And the last couple of weeks, we talk about how we use a kangaroo technique, okay, to help you find, to trade those stocks, okay, in a bear market. And these are the bullish stocks in a bear market, but we traded it. So we buy and sell, so we trade the jump in the kangaroo. Okay, but today we're going to teach you another method, okay, of fishing out these bull stocks. We use another system, a computerized system this time. Because that one was a manual system, right? Right? That was a daily chart, so intraday chart. So we use a top gainers, but this time we are going to scan through 1,000 over stocks, so we need a scanner. So we're going to share with you how we use the computerized trading system called TAD, to help you scan. Scan. So so as of now, our view is that the CI is bearish, so stay out, right? Bearish overall, this 30 stocks. However, it's in an oversold situation. Why? What is called oversold? Oversold is when the index has gone down or the stock has gone down to below RSI 30 is called oversold, or stochastic below 20 is called oversold. And what happens when a stock or market becomes oversold is the chances are it rebound. Okay, it rebounds. So therefore, today, although up to now it seemed weak, but I'm still hopeful for a technical rebound here. So Afnan has already pulled out all the annotations, right? So I will just go to them very quickly. Then we'll stop at where we expect a rebound, right? So firstly, why we say weak? Because it broke through a wedge. Second, the down gap of the 22nd, that is a very important down gap that happened, right? That confirmed a bear trend, that it is weak, right? And then thirdly, confirmed by the, I think it will be good if you roll it up again and start it all over. Yeah, thank you. First, it broke through a wedge. Okay. Second, it broke through the support of the wedge. Okay, through the down gap. And number three, the TAD, total atom and DAX, gave you a sell signal. Three arrows pointing down, it's a sell or bearish. Number four, the price is below 50 moving average. Okay, that means it is bearish. And lastly, this is where the oversold, although bearish, but it actually stopped at the, or not, it's hesitated at 1400 level, but it broke to the 1408, right? Previous support. So in that sense, it's a little bit weak, but thank God, the RSI is below 30. If you can look down there, the RSI below 30, especially the RSI, and the stochastic has got also as well as a bull divergence. So these two are giving, and there was a selling climax. The volume was very high last Friday, gave us this opportunity to hope for a rebound today. So now this is midday, no rebound is happening. There was a slight rebound just before lunch. So let's see how afternoon is, right? So if afternoon they continue to rebound, then we've got a bottom and we can expect further rebound. However, if the rebound is not strong enough, let's say they're reacting to more bearish news coming out of US tonight, for example, Federal Reserve Jerome Powell say, oh, there's not enough of interest rate high. I want to hike some more. Then you can expect our stocks, the CI to go down, and that means that's where my failing which then expect it to go down to the next targets of 1360 and 1335. Okay. So that is the position, our position on the CI. But however, many of you are not in the CI. So let's see how the small and the mid caps are doing. Are they as bad as the CI? Let's take a look. Now I would say this. The good news is the mid and small caps are weak, but is stronger than the CI stocks. The CI are weaker. So now, if you are in mid and small caps, it is faring better, as you can see from your own pricing, right? It didn't go to lower than the 14th of July low, for example. So, but still, it is bad. Why is it bearish? Number one, it broke through the down channel. So that's why the fix, we have an arrow there to show weakness. Number two, we have the price is below the 50 moving average, and there's also a 200 there, but 50 there. At the same time, the TAD sell signal. So normal technical indicators are saying it's bearish, right? But not as bearish as the KLCI, because why? It didn't break the old low. The old low in the KLCI was 1408. This old low, it is still above the old low. So forming possibly, if it bounce off this, it will be a potential market bottom, a double bottom there. Now, in terms of so potential double bottom, so we can expect a rebound from here as well. Number 6, double bottom, and it was a hammer being formed, and so there is a good chance that the small and mid cap stocks today could rebound. Right? Could rebound. Now that of course the oversold in the stochastic and RSI is helping us to expect a rebound. So that's where we are today, in terms of the mid and small caps. So in a way, our market has been soft since the 22nd of August.
So in the market where it's very soft like this, let's say we are trend followers. So in this kind of market where everything's going down, is there a way to pick trending stocks?
Yeah, I mean, if it's trending down, obviously, it's going to be a challenge to try to pick the stocks that are going uptrend. Actually, yeah, but to be honest, there are. If you know how to find these stocks, and so this is what the TAD can do through the computer. So we just scan through it, and it can select certain stocks for us. So yes, the trick to get up to get stocks in a downtrend is to look for stocks that are in an uptrend. That means the stock selection is the key. And the secret is actually to go for uptrending stocks. So what are uptrending stocks? So last time we told you about higher high, higher low is uptrending stock. Another way is we draw a moving average over it, and price above moving average is an uptrending stock, right? So, but now we computerize it, and so we just do a scan, and if the TAD give you 3 arrows pointing up, then it is in an uptrend. So basically that's, and I designed this in 2017, and this system has been very popular in our members, and it is proven to be profitable, especially when it's trending up, right? Trending down, you stay aside, yeah, and you look for uptrending stocks. It's easy to use and it is timely. So let's take a look at how this TAD works. Like I said just now, if there are 3 arrows that are pointing up, then those are the stocks that are in an uptrend, right? So the three arrows pointing up is easier for the computer to identify. So when you do a screen, right, and if there are three arrows pointing up, it will show up in your in your scan, and that it is an uptrend stock. So we can do a scan later on, okay, to demonstrate to you how we do it. All right, if there are three arrows pointing up, then we have a technical buy signal. If three arrows are pointing down, then these stocks we don't want to touch. So now, so what are the stocks right now? You may want to ask me. That is three arrows pointing up. What are they? Are they, and how many are they? What are they? And here are they. So mostly these are still the IPO stocks. They are the stocks that are still strong in this stock market. Other than that, all the other stocks within about 1,000 over stocks, many of them do not have any arrows pointing up, and therefore we stay out. So now, based on the arrows pointing up, you look for three arrows pointing up to be a buy signal. However, there isn't right now because of the softness of the market. There's no T there, but there are A and the D that are green. So look for those that are green in the A and the D slot, and they are SFP Tech, Synergen, Infotech, Horaza, and Pekka. Okay. So I just name a few stocks. Later on during the Q&A time, we can recall these stocks and show you why we say that these are still good stocks, uptrend stocks in a downtrend. Whole market is down. You might say, I opt to stay out, then stay out. But if you should want to look for stocks to purchase, to be in, these are the possible ones. Okay? So now, as you may want to ask us now, so what is T and what is A and what is D? Now I will let Afnan to introduce TAD to you guys. Okay, so I'm passing this over to Mr. Afnan. Mr. Afnan, go ahead and explain what is T, what is A, what is D.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Fred, for all those sharing and valuable information and the insight of what's going on with our market. All right. So now we're over here now on what is TAD. All right. So TAD actually stands for Turtle Atom Duck. Why? Okay, we'll look into it. But before I show you the TAD, just want to share with you here why we choose technical analysis and why we use technical indicators in our trading. You see, the top 5 technical traders, these are the people here, and you see the number 1 here at the top, Richard Dennis. He traded using the Turtle trading system. All right, and TAD is actually based on Turtle. It's just that it has extra indicators and modified parameters by Mr. Fred to make it even sharper. So Turtle is actually, well, invented by Richard Dennis. It is a modified Donchian channel, all right? So why is it called Donchian? Because the original indicator, Donchian channel, was invented by Richard Donchian. So this Donchian channel is a trend following system, okay? Where the line here is the resistance, down here is the support, and they are following price, all right? So how it works is that if price exceeds the resistance, then that's a buy signal. If it breaks below the support, that's a sell signal. Very simple. Okay, that's how it works. All right.
And an arrow will come out.
Yeah, an arrow will come up, but this arrow is something extra modification by Mr. Fred. All right. So Richard Dennis with Turtle alone, he traded commodities, right?
No.
He made this much. Again, using the Turtle trading system.
Yeah.
All right. So what about TAD? Well, it's based on Turtle with another 2 indicators. So the TAD has been designed to be to show arrows whenever there's a buy signal from each indicator. So the basic idea is what we're looking for is a green arrow from each indicator. So usually it goes in this order. Duck usually appears first, okay, and then atom. We need 3 green arrows in total. All right. If you see another green arrow in the same indicator, okay, we don't count that. We want another arrow in the last indicator, right? Usually it's in this order: duck, atom, and then turtle. So all these are actually they're showing breakouts from each indicator. And if you know your technical analysis, you would know what a good breakout is. A good breakout should come with, well, high volume and also firm candle. So whenever you see a breakout, whether it's chart pattern or anything, or even turtle with a candle like this, all right, it's the firm one. Okay, like this, also good.
This is with a small shadow.
Yes.
Still considered firm, yes.
But if you see this, where technically
Longer
there's a breakout, but with a long shadow, then it's not so good, because this implies that sellers come in at the end of the day to push price downward. All right. So try to look for good breakouts, high volume and firm candle. Now here is how TAD look on an actual chart. So up here you have the turtle indicator. Down here is the atom, and last, this is duck. So remember, the 3 green arrows just follow. All right, 1, 2, and 3. So if you have 3 green arrows, that's a buy signal based on the TAD system. So in this example, it was on the 29th of November, 2018. So like Mr. Fred said, when do you sell? If you know your targeting, you can sell based on target, or you wait for a sell signal from the TAD, the 3 red arrows. So the 3 red arrows appeared over here, all right, a sell signal on the 6th of May, 2019. So if you were to put 10,000 ringgit capital inside this stock using the TAD system, your return will be 180% in 5.3 months, right? Or 18,000 ringgit. So once you're out, when do you re-enter? Well, when there is a new buy signal from the TAD. Simple, right? So you know how it works now. 3 green arrows buy, 3 red arrows sell. So I'm going to show you again how it can save traders from getting whipsawed in Pekka. So Pekka, there was a buy signal over here, all right? And then there was a turtle sell signal here, red arrow. Atom also, there's one, okay? But there was no duck sell signal. So you can actually just hold and maintain. And if you're to hold it until, this was based on 28th of May, 2021, okay, you will still be inside the stock. And you make 295% in 9.9 months, right? It's quite a long duration, because the TAD is actually for swing trading and also position trading, suitable for busy people. Okay, so now we look at a more recent example.
Before that, yeah. So this in a way is unlike very quite clearly that it is unlike that of kangaroo kind of trades. So what's the difference between the kangaroo type and the swing type?
Okay,
basically in terms of time,
right? In terms of time, all right. Kangaroo,
right. That's what I was thinking.
Kangaroo, of course, is shorter term. Okay, and you aim to make profit daily. Small profit but frequent. All right. But swing trading, position trading with the TAD system, your profit will be less frequent. But when you do it right, you will reap huge amount of profit. Okay, but then again, it's a longer term. So it's more suitable for those who have less time to monitor the market, okay, for busy people. The arrows can help you to simplify your trading, right? You just have to understand the concept behind it, apply money management, then ta-da.
Yeah, as you can see in this example, it's only 1 or 2 trades, and then you hold on, for about 8-9 months, that kind of thing.
Almost 10 months, yeah.
Yeah, but in terms of the returns is actually not too bad. If you're talking about making 295% in 9 months, 10 months, it's about 29% per month actually,
Mhm.
which is yeah,
Hmm.
very attractive. Mm.
Okay. Next one, a more recent example. This chart was on 27th of September, just last week. All right. So TAD, all right. The idea is to it catches stocks that are starting a new uptrend. And the best time to enter is when it's still early. All right. So remember, for kangaroo, look for uptrend stock, but with a specific technique. Just like this, look for uptrending stocks using TAD, but with a particular technique. Enter early, okay, when the uptrend has just started. So for Chin Hin, so we can see here in the middle, there's duck, and then atom, and then turtle. Okay, just like I mentioned before, the order is usually like that: duck, atom, and then turtle. So 3 green arrows here on the 20th of July, right? So if you're to enter here and then you exit using, you sell at target using Fibonacci projection, right? Your profit will be 43.78% in 15 days. This is a swing trade example.
Yeah, it's very timely indeed, isn't it? The timing of the entry is very timely. Just 3 arrows only.
Yes.
Right? And actually, if you want to if you don't want to sell on this targeting, also you can you continue to hold. For example, it's at 292. There's still no sell signal, no 3 arrows down, so you can opt not to sell, right?
So you see, there are generally 2 ways. You want to swing trade or position trade. All right, there are pros and cons. So if you see here, this is a nice trend, a nice stretch. This is what you want to try and catch for a swing trade, that short period of momentum. Okay, then another one here. Okay, another example. So
I mean, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
So yes, coming back to this, Afnan. So Chin Hin, you said this is a recent chart, right?
yes.
So I'm also looking at it, and it is indeed recent, right? And so it just goes to show that the whole market is actually in a downtrend, right? We just now went through it. However, you still can find stocks like this, right? If you know how to find them. That's what we are trying to say. Even in a down market or a weak market or a bear market, if you know how to find them and that is using a TAD, then there are stocks that are with up arrows like this. That's what I intend to say. Thank you.
True, that's true. All right. So another example here, PMB tag. You just follow the arrows. All right. Assuming we take the closing price, okay, and then we exit using for those like swing trading. Most of the time, I see people they use Fibonacci projection. All right, they would exit here at their target within 40 days. Right, that's a 37.41% return. Right. Then for those who like to hold longer, position trading. All right, as of 27th of September, all right, it's somewhat still the same, right, in 60 days. Okay, other example. Oh, I like this one.
So, yeah, before that,
Yeah.
with 10,000, okay, then the ROI can be 3,007. That's not bad for just 2 months.
Yes. And another advantage is that you buy and then you set your order and then you just close your monitor.
Yeah.
Some people like this way.
Yeah, this is unlike the kangaroo, which you have got to monitor
actively. Yes.
in and out. But certain people like that, and then you get a quick profit before it comes back down again. But here, you're not worried about it coming back down because you're on a long haul. You're for the long term. See the big picture. That's why we use a 3 arrow tag on a daily. So that's the secret as well.
Yeah.
Whereas that of kangaroo is a lower time frame is used.
True.
There is no lower time frame here.
This is all on daily chart.
All right.
Okay. Next one. I like this one. SFP Tech.
Beautiful.
Okay, so this one, the stock was it's still new, so that's why there's no duck at this point. But there was atom, there was a turtle. Let's just say we follow the turtle breakout. All right. And we take the closing price. So if you were to hold it until 27th of September, right? That's 165.19% in 62 days.
Wow.
So if you have 10,000 ringgit, at that time it was only 67.5 cents. Okay, so if you put 10,000 ringgit in this kind of stock, this would be your return in 62 days.
In the bear market.
Yes, correct.
We have to stress that.
So yes,
Fantastic.
that's the secret, finding
What more do
uptrending
you
stocks.
correct in a downtrend market? Right.
Another one, Synergen. Also at that time, there was still no duck because it was there's not enough data. But then again, if you were to just follow the turtle breakout, take the closing price. Okay. So based on chart pattern analysis, I think that was a rounding bottom.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So this was the target. All right. So you get 59.02% in 20 days. This is another good example of swing trading. If you're to hold, all right, until 27th of September, okay, your unrealized gain will be 83.61% in 60 days.
Yeah, just 2 months, you know. And when all the others are coming down and these stocks are up, 22nd of August, okay, that's when Jerome Powell come out and raise interest rates, and our markets, all markets start to tank. But these stocks, I did research on it, and from 22nd of August until today, they're all making money, and that's why these stocks are all green, whereas all the other stocks are red. So these stocks didn't react to the interest rates rise. Unlike all the rest of the.
And this is what we're looking for.
Yeah. Well, looking for uptrending stocks, We didn't know that they are going to react or not to but it's very clear they didn't react because they moved the opposite direction of all the other stocks and of the index. And of course, right now, today, they are a little bit weak. That's why we are very concerned they are at the borderline. And we'll see how. If at all they start to turn down again, I mean, this uptrend is, maybe maybe broken down, and we will take corrective action. But not until then. Yeah, up to now, this is still an uptrend stock. Still haven't triggered any sell signal, even as of now.
Yeah. All right. And then, okay, next one, Infotech, also new. All right, no duck. Okay, we just follow turtle. Okay, so if you were to, all right, if we target based on Fibonacci projection, all right, 23.29% in 28 days. Another nice swing trade. Those who choose to hold longer, position trading, all right, unrealized gain will be 15.07%, all right, in 51 days. So this is 30th September was last Friday, all right? So it's just at the borderline, then you can later we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Just now, Afnan, you mentioned about chart patterns. How does chart pattern can augment TAD here? Because I'm in the course 3 days course that we are going to teach on TAD. There is also a topic on chart pattern.
Yes, all right.
Can you show the relationship between chart patterns and TAD?
Okay, just briefly, TAD is a buy on breakout system. And how do you trade chart patterns? Based on chart pattern breakouts as well, right? So you will want to look for the timing where there's a chart pattern breakout which coincides with a TAD breakout. This one, it happens quite frequently. It gives you additional confirmation.
Yeah, then that's what we taught in the FIFO as well. So the important, you can see that there is this similarity here in the two systems.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Next one, UMC. All right. Also new. Turtle breakout. Okay. If you target based on Fibonacci, you make profit within 13 days. A nice swing trade.
And what if somebody is still holding this? What is the analysis now regarding this? Is it
if we
technically
look, just very quickly, if we look from here, this to me I would say sideways with a bullish bias because overall it's still up. So we have to see whether it will break out or break below the support.
Yeah, that's a very nice horizontal support that you have drawn.
Yeah.
And what is that green line there? Because that line is actually what you have drawn. Is it drawn by the computers?
All these lines automatic. Yeah. It's from the TAD system.
our template.
Yes.
And there is a red line on top. So what are these two lines? Are these the turtle lines,
Yeah.
right?
Turtle lines. This is turtle
Mm.
resistance. This is turtle support. They are moving automatically.
And will they be learning these turtle lines in the short course if they are those who are serious?
Yes, it will be
This is
taught.
part of the syllabus. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on to, I believe this is the last chart. Okay, Coraza.
Mm.
All right.
Very choppy, huh?
very-
However,
Quite
still there.
choppy. Still there. You see how TAD can nicely catch the
Ooh.
swing momentum.
Right.
You catch that swing momentum. All right. This one is based on old high. All right. So 29% return in 13 days. That's nice. If you're to hold until last Friday, 63 days. Okay.
Let's say you are a long-term position trader.
So it really depends on each individual. How's your trading style? You like to buy and hold, close your eyes, or you like to stay on the laptop?
Yeah. My suggestion, well, what I do is I do half myself. I do kangaroo trades. Okay, half of it, and the other half, I just hold it for longer term. In case there are further gains, then I also tend to get the best of both worlds. I take some profit, and then the rest I keep and fight with the market. Market goes up, I earn a bit more.
Okay. So from these examples, you can see that we can use the TAD system to actually do swing trading or position trading. The arrows gives you more objective signals and additional confirmation if you combine it with other techniques. Okay, so this is will be taught in our upcoming 3 days course, okay, which will be held on the 29th of October until 31st of October. It's from Saturday to Monday, all right, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So this is the price within the next 48 hours. If you sign up, you can also get a free Eat, Sleep, Trade Holiday t-shirt. Okay, so what else will you get from this course? Okay, the things that you will learn, I'll put it in the summary. If you don't know how to read trends, there's trend analysis. You will also learn chart pattern recognition, how to read candlesticks, okay, and the reversal patterns is also there. And then the TAD indicators invented by Mr. Fred. All right, and also another indicator by him also, fast turtle indicator. And now the strategy, how to buy on breakout, and also how to buy on dip will also be taught together with money management. And on Monday, where the market is open, that's where we do a live trade using the TAD system. So for this 3 months course, 3 days course also, you'll get the this charting platform that you saw just now. That's the Share Investor Station, along with our TAD indicators, access to our TAD website, and Telegram group support, and of course the daily newsletter. All right, and then from the website, in case if you're wondering what else can you learn over there, I'll just show it to you here. Okay, so there's things like part 1, okay, introduction, where what is stock, the basic things is explained there. All right, and then there's tutorials on Share Investor Station, there's trading method. Okay, just a sneak peek of what you can see inside. All right, these are the tutorials for Share Investor Station. Okay, drawing tools and everything, how to set your indicators, it's all here. All right, trading method, buy on breakout. In case if you forget what we told you, stop loss is also there. How to take profit. Okay, trading view tutorials specifically from us with our indicators. Okay, how to use, it's here as well. Okay, so there are a lot of videos which you can learn from our website. Okay, which comes together with the 3 days course package. All right, so if you're interested, you can contact any of this number, all right, and let them know that you're interested in the 3 days course, the F1 Turtle Stock course.
All right. Yeah. Just one thing. Can you wind back a few slides, as to how much it costs? I forgot it's for this course.
Yeah.
Just 3 days. Wow, it's only 4,000, right? About 4,000 ringgit. After this discount, even before discount, 6,005. Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable. Don't you think so?
With a lot
Yeah,
of benefits inside and the videos.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, as well. And as well as the system, to actually help us to pick winning stock. Huh? For example, Pekka, for example, if you only had 10,000 and make what 295%, that's 29K. So how much we paid? Only 4K. So I think it's very reasonable. And if you go through the various stocks, Pekka la, Chinhin la, SFP Tech and Synergen, right? You put a 10K into SFP Tech, you get 16,000 back, which is 165% in 2 months. So, it's really beneficial for those of you who actually trade, of course, yeah. You are not a trader, of course. It's even 100 ringgit is so expensive because you're not using it. But if you're using, if you are interested in trading and making money in the stock market, definitely this is the right course for you. Go ahead and sign up if I were you. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. You want to open to the floor now, I guess,
Yes.
so that you can ask us any questions.
Okay,
And-
so
yeah.
now we're open to the floor for the Q&A. Let me scroll up and see what I've missed. Okay, Umu Adel, just now you asked whether it was cold or hot. He says still hot.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think there are 4 seasons there. Yeah. No.
Then
It's just-
Din Nur Shafiq says October.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh,
We'll see.
right.
All right. From Haji Wan Abdullah Ismail, can TAD be applied for global or not?
Um, Definitely. And you can do it through SI Station or through, if you have another software, the one that is very comprehensive and has almost all the bourses and stocks in the world is called TradingView.
Yeah.
Right. So you can choose either one or your own trading
Yeah.
platform. It's no problem.
So if you
Yes,
understand,
the answer is yes.
so if you understand how TAD works, the concept behind it, it is a technical indicator. So just like a moving average, it follows trend. So using that concept, if you have charts, you have price data, candlestick, then it works. But okay,
We can try. Why not? We'll try one for you. What markets do you trade? Do you trade American stocks, for example?
all right. I think he'll reply.
Or you
later.
buy it? Okay, yeah, because
Right, so we'll come back to
We'll
that.
come back
If you
to
have
that.
any, you comment. All right, then Will Teo, if missed any of the arrows at the beginning, can still go in following the latest arrow. Okay, generally you can, but remember the best timing is when the first 3 arrows first time appear. In an event where you miss, all right, it is safer to enter when there's a new turtle arrow, okay? But after a consolidation, for example, price goes down, there's a signal here, the 3 green arrows, you missed it, all right? If you chase high like this, there's a risk, all right? But if you see price
Let it pull
consolidates,
back.
let it pull back, let it rest,
Mhm.
and then you see a new green arrow, all right? Then this is safer to enter, right? But of course, the most preferred way is the first time breakout.
But it's okay. It's experience has shown that even on the second, third breakouts, they still can. You can still catch the trend, right?
Just let it rest for a while, yeah.
Let it ride. It can ride for a little while, about 2 months like that.
Okay. Let's see. From Nur Iman. Hi, Sifan Afnan. Good afternoon. What's the TP for EIB? And can comment on SFP Tech and Synergen? Thank you so much. All right, I think we can pull out the SI station.
Yes.
So the first one is EIB. Let's see. All right, EIB.
EIB is good to use a 4-hour because it doesn't have enough data.
EIB is still new, so
Yeah.
generally we use daily chart only for TAD, but in this kind, special case, if there's not enough data, then we may use the 4-hour time frame. Right. So you want to comment on this?
Yeah, okay. You look at the TAD. Is there any 3 arrows pointing down for a start? Yeah. Well, there isn't. So it is still a hole. In the first place, where is the buy? The buy is where you have the 3 arrows pointing up. And when is that? That was on this day, which is at the 28 cent, at 28. Right. See that 3 arrows pointing up, arrow up, arrow up, arrow up. If you can circle, it'll be good. And then look, normally in a 28 cent stock, right? I mean, if you it can go down to go up 2 cents, you already make quite a bit money. So you would have got out, which is 10%, So, and this stock went up to 33. So, being what do you call that, a penny stock of 20 over cents, don't expect very much. This one, you need to do a kangaroo trade. And then you would have been out. But if you didn't get out, you're still holding on to it. It's 29 cents. You still make 1 cent. You're still okay. Yeah, with Mr. Afnan can show 3 arrows pointing up there. You can see the 3 arrows pointing up. Just that we circle it in blue. It's very hard to see the light blue. We change the blue to black and see. Okay, and yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. Arrow, circle on the dark, the turtle, circle on atom, circle on top.
All right. And yeah, she's asking what's the TP for this?
The TP for that, just now, as I said, in a penny stock like that, 2 cents, 10%, you could have run. You could have run at 30 cents, 30 and a half cents. But if you didn't run, right, just let the market take you. So go with the flow. You just go with the trend. Where's the TP? If there's one style where you don't TP at all, it's just let it
trend upward.
Let the wave take you to as high as you want to go. However, if you want to utilize a pattern kind of a TP, then this one looks like a rounding bottom breakout. And so we can draw one line across here to show resistance, and then we went up, pull back a bit, then we can do a 1:1, okay, from high to low, for example.
You mean from here?
What I mean is, yeah, from here, yes, and all the way up, correct, and pull down a little bit. That 38 cent could be your TB.
If the trend can sustain, all right.
And if you can draw a semicircle, so over here, from this point all the way, yeah. So you can see that. The only thing is, what I don't quite like is that it actually came down and went back into the consolidation, right? Because of the the extra softness of the market. But in spite of that, it's doing quite well to be just flat sideways. And then the short answer is, if you are in already, there's no out signal yet. I don't see 3 arrows pointing down. Can you? Cannot, right? See, so with the A and the D, it gives you a better perspective, isn't it? A big picture, right? And the D and the A, right, is part of the 3 indicators that I have discovered, so to speak. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So what's the other? Are you okay with that?
The next one, later she'll reply. Next one is SFP Tech. All right.
Yes. This one came down a little bit. It was really weak. Yeah. To this morning, right? But let's look at yeah, it's going up in the staircase, Afnan. So you can comment right now is right at the resistance turn support, the first one, and stopping there and
Here.
start going down. Yes, it's so. Let's see how it unfolds today. If there's a rebound, that'd be great. That'd be great. That means to see that uptrend is still going to continue. It's like a staircase, isn't it? It's going up with a high and it's making a higher high, and therefore it is a bullish stock. Right? In a bear trend, imagine on the 22nd of August, which is where you're pointing just now, 22nd of August, all the other stocks most of them went down. This one went up. So it bucked the downtrend.
And then this is what I meant when TAD, the most preferred timing is when the first time the three arrows appear, right?
Oh, right down there, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So in this case, it's just turtle and atom because it's still new, right? But you see how over here it went up, red arrow, okay, red arrow. But the duck, there's no red arrow. It saves you from that whipsaw, right? And
the duck is the most stable. Of course,
so,
a bit lagging.
Yes. So now we're here. It has rallied quite a while, so we'll have to see whether the duck will hold or not.
So if the duck doesn't hold, you could just take your profit, So where the duck is, so they may not. So can you name where the duck is here, right? We can also draw on a duck onto the price chart. No, we don't want that. So where the stop loss will be, in this case, if it is a 10-bar stop, like where would be the stop loss? It already stopped. Already stopped.
Yes.
Based on a turtle, it's already stopped out, right?
Okay, so this one we have to monitor very closely.
Very close today.
I think this week is important for S&P Tech.
Yeah. In fact, today, if it goes a little bit lower and trigger, I would say, yeah, it's good to take profit. Yeah.
Okay. Next is Synergen. Okay. All right, Synergen as well. Okay, overall it's it's
no
up.
sell signal. Yeah. No three arrows down. So first thing first, look for the arrows. Are there any sell arrows? Nothing.
But also currently we can say it's resting as well. All right. So there has been a good stretch over here, right? From here to here, you will enjoy your profit until over here there was a consolidation period. It took a rest. Then recently it broke out and took another rest as well. All right. So then now we have to see whether price it can sustain the momentum or not.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
This one.
Hold on, sorry. This is 4-hour chart.
Oh.
Okay. Now this is
okay. Let's do it
right,
again.
now this is better.
Yeah. There's also no three cell arrows. So just hold and look strong, because where's the support, which is at 87.5 cents. That's the turtle support, right? So this one is got way to go. Right now it's $1.02, right? So 87 you've got about 13 cents as a buffer. So it's unlikely to get there. So this one is no worries.
Not
It's
yet.
not
as worrying as the 4-hour chart. Then again, TAD we use daily chart.
Yeah, daily chart. Not as worrying as just not the SFP.
Okay, that one I think also we showed it in 4-hour chart. Let me double check.
Okay.
Right, I think this is the right one. Okay.
That was a 4-hour.
Okay, so we'll look at it again. So yes, no Iman. Okay, SFP Tech so far it's still just steady for us.
So it's uptrending. Okay. The one good support area would be the turtle support, where Afnan just drew the line, which is at 142. Right now he's doing 166. You're talking about 20 cents down. So that's a long way down. So it's unlikely to get hit. So this one, in fact, look out for a U-turn, because resistance has turned support. if there's a U-turn and there's a flag breakout and there's a fast turtle buy, that would be a further buy, technical buy. I like to stress that all this is all based on technical analysis. That's how technical analysis proceed, will trigger a buy.
All right. We have more questions. Shall we proceed?
Go ahead.
Okay. From Hasim Mohammed Zan, anything on futures like FCPO or gold? SI station, I think it cannot show gold, but for
CPO can do.
FCPO, yes.
And it works very well with our TAD. And we show you.
Okay,
CPO, yes. Gold, you can do it. We can plot, but not on SI. It'll be on
okay, I'm not sure the symbol
view.
how it's displayed
on KPO.
On SI station, because a different platform they
No.
use different symbol.
KPOCC.
Sorry, again.
KPO dash.
KPO.
Oh no lah, no. CP no.
I found it. I think it's the one.
Yeah.
Yes, this
It's
is the one.
very bearish, this one. But look at the arrows. Just look at the arrows first, and you can see how timely it is looking. Let's say we start from there. Yeah. Okay, start from there.
Yeah.
This is 7th of June, right? Look, from 6,002, drop all the way down. Okay, then we triggered a buy there. Right,
Okay.
you got out here at
But-
about 4,000.
But there's no over here. There was a turtle breakout atom, but no duck. The duck saved us from this whipsaw.
That means if you can stand on this kind of volatility all the way down, it's a shot. That's
Okay.
how good it is.
So
Right.
one thing I also like to stress why it works well here is because TAD, like a moving average, is a trend following system. So it works best when there is a trend, just like the one over here.
Well,
So it was trending, although there's turtle buy here, atom buy here, the
Yeah.
duck saved us from this
it's-
whipsaw.
yeah, the more trending it is, the more profitable this system is. But assuming if it is not trending, this system will get you out, okay, and cut a small loss and take a small profit. Is you okay? But sooner or later, okay, the stocks will trend or the instrument will trend. And nowadays with volatility, they just love to trend. They just trend up, they just trend down. And you like to play a trending stocks. And if they are not trending, stop playing. Look at that. And if you go backwards, Afnan, you go backwards, you see this is where
Yes.
the buy is. But see, when you come to steep drop like that, 2010 cannot handle it. You need to use 2-2. Can we show a little bit about the fast turtle, right? The 2-2 system. And yes. Can you see how the 2-2 system can get you in and out, in and out? Okay, more sharper and more leading indicator. It's a leading indicator. It gets you in sooner and gets you out sooner. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like a between turtle and fast turtle. It's like driving a car. When you're going on steep hill, you have to know when to switch gear, what gear. Like let's say gear 2, all right? Then you move up, you drive up the hill. But you don't use gear 2 on a flat road, right? So
You
just
use
like
overdrive.
just like
That's
this
all.
one, turtle and fast turtle, you have to know when to switch.
Well, the answer is, when they climb continue, let's say,
It's very
hill,
steep.
very steep, or they're going down a ravine, very steep, then you switch over to the fast turtle.
Okay, next question. From Suhaimi Badrul Jamil, I use Bursa Station but can't seem to use TAD system on this platform. I'm not sure about Bursa Station. I've never used
Bursa
it.
Station also can, but you need to subscribe it from us. Please call Cherry. There's a 6-month subscription minimum or 1 year, and then you get our TAD template. The thing the Bursa Station don't do is the scanner. That's all. But it does give you the arrow system. The answer is yes. Okay, it's available in Bursa Station, but not for free because it's a paid template. So
this one
we
best to contact our customer
Cherry.
support. Okay.
Please contact Cherry on this. Yeah, you will be served.
Okay. Next, Michael Chung. Must the 3 arrow be on the same day? The
No need.
answer is no. All right, it can appear in a different order on different days as long as the latest arrow from each indicator is a green arrow. But in the case where all three appears on the same day, to us it's we call it golden stock because it's a good catch. It indicates that it's a nice breakout, stronger breakout compared to the ones that appear, which the arrows appear on different days. That's another technique. Okay, Nur Iman, can you show if we use Fibonacci projection for EIB? Thank you. Okay, let's see. EIB.
So Iman is not new, huh? You know about Fibonacci, huh?
Okay, so
All right.
when the stock is new like this, there's not much price data, so it can be hard to draw Fibonacci projection.
Yeah. What do you want to use Fibo for this? What is your objective, if I may know?
And that she's just
Want to know
projection.
the
I'm guessing
target.
target. Okay. So
So you want to know the target, is it, Iman, for this?
okay, let's say she wants
Yeah.
target, so we
Oh,
can actually
yeah,
draw.
you can use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
In
can
this
do this.
case, you can use 4-hour chart if the daily chart doesn't seem nice.
It's okay.
Okay, so you can choose. The idea is from one low to a next high to the next low. All right. So in this
You can
case,
use
you
it,
can
okay.
say it's from. Okay. For beginners, we usually teach them use the zigzag indicator to show them the where are the possible points, and then you can just follow. So Fibonacci projection, you need 3 points: low, high, next low. But assuming that this part here is the turning point, all right? So let's say price does turn around from this point onward, then this can be your the point C, the third point, all right? But otherwise, if you see price keeps on going lower, then you cannot use it. Wait until price goes up again, all right? So
yeah. So how high would that be?
all right, I forgot to mention the
Yeah.
ratios. There will be a
Right.
lot of ratios,
Right.
but generally the ones we usually look at is
Right.
first is the 62%, and then 100%, and then 162%. If you want to go higher, if the trend is somehow very, very strong, 200%, 261%, it's up to you. But personally, my go-to ratio is 100% first.
So let's say 100%. So if you can just show to the to our members, to our audience,
385.
pull out, maybe and draw a line, zoom all the way up. Yeah, from here.
You mean here?
Yeah, that's it. So that's your answer. Yeah, Iman.
Nur Iman.
No, Iman. That's going to be your answer.
Okay.
Is that what you are looking for? The target for EIB based on Fibonacci. Fibonacci is a fantastic technique to draw targets, to identify where your targets are.
All right. Next question. From the last two audience, Eric Yo T Yong.
Hi, Eric.
Afnan, please analyze on LGMS, ATAC, and Orgabio. Are the support broken? Okay, so you're asking about the support. All right, let's see. LGMS first, changing it to daily chart. Okay, let me just turn this clear drawing. Use back the turtle indicator and turn off the zigzag indicator. All right. So for LGMS, turtle support broken. There's a red arrow. Atom is breaking today. Okay, duck is
just about almost.
Yeah. So based on TAD, you be cautious with LGMS.
Caution, Eric. Now, support. Where's the first support already broken? Right, that one. The next support. Okay.
If you
If somebody wants to take a bit more risk,
the previous low, you can use that as well.
Yeah, that one can use.
Or just follow TAD.
Or TAD, then the D.
Yeah.
The dark. So the moving average.
Okay, next. ATAC. Let's see, ATAC.
This one's still good. This one is still good.
All right.
Just now one was more precarious, LGMS.
Okay, so this one, the three green arrows, first time hit
Resistance and
here,
support.
right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so technically, based on TAD, this is the start of a new uptrend, right?
Okay.
So of course, it won't go up straight like that. Okay, it will go up and down, but generally heading upward. So it's still early. This one was triggered on 22nd September. I believe that was sometime last week. Right now, it's just resting.
No signal, no sell signal, Eric, huh? Just hold. Yes, this is a holding.
Still there.
Holding stock. Right, and then last
Orgabio. This was the one with the double bottom breakout.
This one looks, yeah, a bit more precarious.
For this one, support.
All three arrow break.
Support broken.
3 arrow break.
Even this one, this green rectangle I highlighted here, this is the up gap support area, which was traded on the 8th of September, which was broken, currently broken today. Right, so
stay on.
Be careful, Orgabio. But Orgabio also already had a good run from this double bottom breakout.
Right.
Then it hit here.
So those who came in late, just too bad, you know. One of those stocks you need to cut loss and then move on.
Okay. Last one from Dean Nur Shafiq, R1 Tech. Oh, I think
that one
Tech,
today, huh?
Today is I think quite okay.
No, today is good. R1 Tech, one of the most active stock today.
Okay, let me just clear out the drawing so we can see clearer.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So right here,
they trigger the TAT, yeah?
Yes. So
sure.
But it has to close above 43 cents. You see here? This is the turtle resistance. So you have to close above 43 cents by the end of the day for the signal to be valid.
Right. Now it's 46, so 3 cents above. Looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
For confirmation, let's see how it closes. Okay, next, the last one, BDTL.
Yeah. So I want to take good, huh? This one is bullish. 3 arrows pointing up. If we can close at 46, this evening 4:30 trade.
Okay, BDTL. Let me check. Because I cannot find it.
Where is it? What is
BDTL? It says BDTL. But I cannot get anything here. BDTL.
No, don't have my friend. Yeah.
Maybe
it's a very new stock, is it?
Or maybe you misspelled.
Sorry, I think you misspelled it. P something like. What is it, Eric?
No, that's Din Nur Shafiq.
Oh yeah, I thought Eric can help.
Oh wait, breakdown. No, BDTL is breakdown trend line. Okay, on R1 Tech, you mean? Okay, let's take a look at it again.
You know all these shortcuts, annotations. I don't know.
So let me just go back to this. Okay, downtrend line. All right, depends on how you draw it. Okay, so I'm guessing you can start from here. Okay, like this, or you can start from this high, like this. It really depends on how you draw it. Okay, so if you mean breakdown trend line from here, currently, then I'm guessing you drew it from, I guess, from this high.
It is right at the downtrend line. It hasn't broken yet, so now you're more cautious guy. You want to only enter after the break. Then you just wait for a while. But you pay a higher price now. You know what I mean? For certainty.
Sometimes higher price you pay for extra assurance.
Yeah, for it's an insurance.
Just like waiting for confirmation, like a closing at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know.
So yeah, I want that breakdown trend line. Yeah. All right. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's the last question, Mr. Fred. So we're done.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, it's important also to trade a stock by looking at the general sentiment. The climate that it is trading in is important. And honestly, the climate it is that all our stocks are trading in is quite soft. So, it's like akin to low tide. So low tide, you want to go fishing, even if you want to get some fish, don't expect to get big fish, small little ones, So if you still want to fish in this shallow water, so expect small profit, then run, you know what I mean? And the risk is higher because there's no wind behind you, no momentum to bring them up. So you need to understand the climate that you are actually trading in, which at the moment is pretty soft, right? And although we pointed out that we are able to catch uptrend stocks. Honestly, that's already a big deal, to be able to do that. The secret is just that, and then do a scan and do a filter, and then out come all the stocks with 3 arrows. Right? These arrows, some of them can last, as you can see, but if they're starting to dip already, and trigger and break major supports, that's the time to exit already. Because we are in a low tide. You need to know the tide as well. There will be a time when we can come back big time. Sure, like we did in 2021, but the time is not now. Okay, we're going to respect that the market is now weak. You still want to play? Sure. It can be like that, play small, right? And put tight stops, that sort of stuff. And don't expect to make back your losses so soon. Right? Live to fight another day. Live to fight another day.
Okay.
And come for the courses. Now is the time for you to come and learn, the theory behind how market move, why you buy this stock, when to buy this stock, when to sell, when to take a profit, when to cut a loss, where to cut a loss, that kind of thing. How big you should play, your position sizing. So these are the 4 secrets, honestly, we are teaching in this class. What are the 4 secrets? First, you must learn the chart pattern technique, right? It's the technique, 4 techniques. And then the candlestick technique. Chart pattern technique will help you to get in on the breakout. Okay. The candlestick technique will help you to get out once it is already up or is already down. Okay. And then the third one is the TED system, computerized one, which can do the scanning for you. 1,000 stocks, and then straight away give you, these are the few stocks that you should look for. And the last secret is position, is sizing. How big you play, how small you should play, what is your capital in the first place. Money management, that is of utmost importance. So these 4 secrets, 4 techniques will be taught in this class. That's why now's the time to come and learn from us. After that, the market comes back, the tide is rising, that's when we hunt. That's when we fish. Okay?
All right. Dean Traffic says, thank you, sir. You're welcome. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's the end. Thank you everyone for joining us. So I hope you benefited from this talk. You know what is uptrending stock, what is TAD, how it works, and so on. All right. So I'm Afnan.
And I'm Fred.
So see you in our
next
class. And let's make money together. Bye.
I think I learned more than what I expected. Yeah.
It's very good, doctor.
Yes, very good. My name is Dr. Shamsul Anwar bin Ahmad. I'm 48 years old, originally from Penang. Currently, I'm working as an oral and maxillofacial surgeon at KBJ Tawakal Hospital. My objective is I just want to learn the proper way of doing trading, and especially doing trading using charts. The course is very good because it covers most of the topics that I think is necessary to prepare us for holding and for doing online trading. I think the most is probably the Japanese candlesticks, because I think that's the basis of most of the charts that we use at the moment. So I'm quite glad that I can go into detail into all that. I think I learned more than what I expected. Yeah.
It's very good, doctor.
Yes, very good. It's just very good. I think they explain things very, very clearly, and then I think it's very good, especially our Sifu. He explains things very, very well.